Cuentos del Abuelito. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this case, I'll be narrating the story of an urban legend, the killer in the back seat. I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like and a comment and share. On a side note, I know I haven't uploaded much. I've been really busy with work. I'm going to try to at least upload once a month, and on a good month I'll probably upload 2 videos, and overall just try to stay more active. I do appreciate everyone who still watches my videos, likes and comments after months of being inactive. And with all that being said, let's get to it. The girl driving the old blue sedan was a senior at the high school. She lived on a farm about 8 miles away and used the car to drive back and forth. She had driven into town that night to see a basketball game and have a few drinks with her friends. Now, she was on her way home. As she walked to her car alone, she noticed a man around his late 30s staring at her and trying to catch her attention. She was a little tipsy and ignored him completely. As she pulled away from the school, she noticed a red pickup truck followed her out of the parking lot. A few minutes later, the truck was still behind her. I guess we're going in the same direction, she thought. She began to watch the truck in her mirror. When she changed her speed, the driver of the truck changed his speed. When she passed a car, so did he. Then he turned on his high beams, flooding her car with light. He left them on for almost a minute. He probably wants to pass me, she thought. But she was becoming uneasy. Usually she drove home over the back road. Not too many people went that way. But when she turned onto that road, so did the truck. I've got to get away from him, she thought, and began to drive faster. Then he turned his high beams on again. After a minute, he turned them off. Then he turned them on again and off again. She drove even faster, but the truck driver stayed right behind her. Then he turned his high beams on again. Once more, her car was ablaze with light. What is he doing? She wondered. What does he want? Then he turned them off again. But a minute later, he had them on again. But this time, he left them on. At last, she pulled into her driveway and the truck pulled in right behind her. She honked repeatedly and yelled towards her parents' house, demanding her parents to call the police. She jumped from the car and to the house. "Call the police!" she screamed at her father. Out in the driveway, she could see the driver of the truck. He had a gun in his hand. When the police arrived, they started to arrest him, but he pointed to the girl's car. "You don't want me," he said, "you want him." Crouched behind the driver's seat, there was a man with a knife. As the driver of the truck explained it, the man slipped into the girl's car just before she left the school. He saw it happen, but there was no way he could stop it. He explained that he thought about calling the police, but was afraid to leave her alone with someone in the back seat. He continued, "Every time I saw the person in the back seat reach over to stab her, I flashed on my high beams, and he immediately dropped down and tried to hide in the back seat. Apparently the man in the back seat was afraid someone will see him." The police arrested the crazed killer in the back seat, who turned out to be an escaped mental patient.